that they would die at war. One marching in platoons, the other marching in school. The day you thought you'd never seen has finally arrived. And despite whatever you once believed, gosh darn it, your boat's still alive. And so here we are. You have managed to survive your working years. You see, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and I know that you will go towards it because there's another race like you that is ready to continue in your way because the good works you have done, your legacy will stay. Thank you, Ted.
Ladies and gentlemen, for 155 years, the Masons have stood strong and stood the watch. While some of us were in our bunks, our beds, our racks, and our cots, our military members who now work of the Masons, we stood the watch. Yes, even before we were born into this world, our Masons, they stood the watch. You know, many times we will cast the night ashore and see our loved ones standing there, needing our guidance and help, needing a hand to hold through those hard times. But we have to go to work and stand up the watch. When we're away, we didn't worry. And that's because we were raised by our parents, especially back in the day, when they instilled in us that our God is an on-time God. We stood to watch for decade after decade after decade. And just like Grandmaster Jones, we love you, sir. You have done your time. But we're here to say the watch stands relieved by those that we have trained, relieved by those that we have guided, and relieved by those that you have helped. Sir, the watch stands relieved. Oh, stand right up like this. Shit,
Side boys, prepare to pipe the side. Flag detail post.
Detail forward, up, left, right on left, left, no.
All veterans, please stand at attention.
The 19th most merciful Grand Master, the Honorable Jeffrey P. Jones, join the sword.
Flag detail, post.
Forward.
All veterans, please take your seats.
Forward.
It is customary for our fallen veterans to be recognized at public events such as this one. The 21-gun salute and honors are given to our fallen veterans at the burial grave site in recognition for their service and service rendered. President Barack Obama once said, "It's about how we treat our veterans every single day of the year. It's about making sure they have the care they need and the benefits that they have earned when they come home. It's about serving all of you as well as you who serve the United States of America."
It is an honor to stand before you as the coordinator for the ceremony this evening. Something that we all hold dear to our hearts. Grandmaster, Deputy Grandmaster, thank you for this opportunity to serve. And on behalf of the committee, we hope that you enjoy this presentation that you've seen tonight. This will conclude the testimony ceremony. Thank you.
Give our veterans another hand, please. For closing remarks, we are honored in the jurisdiction of Florida to have three most worshipful past Grand Masters from whom we garner much wisdom and tremendous support. We ask that they come forth in ascending order. First, for remarks, we welcome our 18th most worshipful Grand Master, most worshipful Walter Gully Jr., Grand Master.
Grand Master Jones, Book of Proverbs 18:24 says that a man must have friends in order to show himself friendly. I can recall when now Grand Master Jones was being vetted by the officers at that time. We had a junior Grand Ward's position coming up, and we met with him and had a discussion with him. with the understanding that there were certain things he had to do, decisions he had to make in order to get on this line. And he consented to doing so. And ever since that time, we have been elated with the progress of the work that he has done. One thing I can say, when he served as a deputy grand master for me, whatever I asked this gentleman to do, he had it done within a matter of a day at the most. He is what we needed for this time at the Most Wakefield Union Grand Lodge. His intellectual prowess as it relates to computers and his gifted skill sets proved to be what we needed at this time. So I can truly say that it has been a blessing to work with him, and he has been a blessing to the jurisdiction of Florida. We may God forever bless and keep you, is my prayer.
Characteristics of a true friend. When you're going through something, issue, problem, situation, a true friend gets down in that situation with you. A true friend stays in that situation with you and keeps you uplifted while you're going through it. A true friend celebrates with you when you come out of that situation. Grandmaster Jones is a true friend, not just to me, but a whole bunch of people here and abroad. Everybody here knows it's hard to find a true friend. And if you've got one, you hold on to that true friend as long as you can. I'm holding on to mine. It's one love always. God bless you. Godspeed. Stay the course. Thank you.
I'm not quite as tall as Grandmaster Stafford. And good evening, Grandmaster Jones. When I sent out a search committee to vet a junior grand warden, they came back with your name. Said Jeff Jones is a man. And you had a choice between the nobility and the Grand Lodge. So that you then that the Grand Lodge is jealous, you only serve one house. You get to give up the nobility. And you gleefully and without reservation made the choice to become the junior grand warden. And you stayed the course and you moved on to the office of Grand Master. You did a superb job. We made the right decision. We recommended you to the crowd as junior grand warden. We were renovating the Grand Lodge building. I knew then that I had 3 Omegas coming behind me. Lee Carter, Anthony Stafford, and Walter Gully. Then they slipped you in as a 4th. Then they slipped in Brother Moore. So I said, let me leave them a lasting impression. Because we were painting that building, we painted crimson and cream on the inside. That's a base. It will last for a long time. Well, so it doesn't have to wait for the honeymoon to get there. But in the meantime, it's good. But I want to thank you for your outstanding leadership. The qualities of a good leader is that one who will listen, You don't always take the advice of those who are advising you, but you at least listen to the advice. And you weigh the advice, and then you act. And you were never so big that you would not listen. You always ask advice, and whether you took it or not, you at least sought the advice to make the very best decisions. And for that, we're very proud of you. We're proud of the job you have done to represent the jurisdiction of Florida across the country. Not just in Florida, but across the country. You have made us proud. You have stood tall. And your name will go down in the annals of history as one of the greatest Grand Masters of our jurisdiction. We thank you for a job well done. This Grand Lodge is indebted to you. So you have stood on the shoulders of Grandmaster Stafford, Grandmaster Gully, and Grandmaster Lee Carter, who were your predecessors when the Omega Sapphire ring, and you made them all proud. And we thank you for your commitment and dedication. The Grandmasters tonight want to present to you a token of our esteem, your leadership. So earlier today, Grandmaster Stafford, Grandmaster Gully, and myself got together and put together for you I don't know, you call it, this is called a cash. It's not a check, it's just cash. I think you enjoy it. We're proud of you. Continue good work. We look forward to having you lead us in next year at the Grand Lodge session. You'll be the junior Grand Master, and you'll go in first in front of Brother Gully. Welcome to the council.
Thank you, Grandmasters. Let me say it's been an honor and a privilege to serve as the MC on tonight, and it's been a bigger honor to serve as the Junior Grand Warden for such a great man. He has done a lot in his tenure, and he has been a selfless Grand Master in his mind. He has taught us a lot. He's been patient. He's been transparent. He has been open. And for that, we certainly say thank you, Grandmaster, because we have learned a lot under you. Time has been well spent. I know that you want to hear from our Grandmasters, so please receive our Grandmaster with a thunderous applause. Tonight's honoree, the 19th most worshipful Grandmaster of this great jurisdiction, the Honorable Jeffrey G. Jones. Hear ye him.
You may be seated. The hour has been well spent.
Yes, sir.
And I promise I won't hold you much longer, but I do have just a few short remarks before we dismiss tonight. First, I give honor to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and to all of you here assembled. Let me first say good evening. Has it really been 5 years? You know, they say that time flies when you're having fun. But let me assure you, the responsibilities of being Grand Master is not fun. It's serious business when the direction and the success of an organization rest upon your shoulders. But I can honestly say, being the Grand Master of the jurisdiction of Florida has been the most rewarding experience of my entire 40-year Masonic career. Yes, April of 2025 is my 40th year anniversary. After being raised in the now defunct Thomas City Lodge number 226 in Wassissa, Florida, while attending college at the Florida A&M University on the highest of 7 hills in Tallahassee, Florida, where the Rattlers will strike and strike and strike again. After 40 years of service in this great order, there are many to thank, but far too many to name. Men and women who have paved the way, setting leadership examples and/or mentoring me in preparation for my calling to lead this Masonic jurisdiction. Many thanks to each of my fellow conservatives who could have been anywhere, but chose to be here with us tonight. I'm eternally grateful to each of you. God bless each of you for your continued support. Thank you to my home lodge, Pride of Palm Beach Lodge number 447. Please stand. As well as my home district, district number 31. Please stand. That's not to say that I don't love the rest of the districts and lodges and chapters in our jurisdiction. But you have been brothers and sisters any Grand Master would be proud to call the home team. Thank you so much. You may be seated. Thank you to my line officers. Time and time again, you have shown your unwavering commitment, putting in the hard work, dedication, and effort to bring the plans I laid on the trestle board to fruition. No leader can fail when a team as strong and as worthy as you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you to my predecessors. Most worship for Dr. Moore. Most worship for Lee Carter, posthumously. Most worship for Dr. Stafford. And most worship for Gully. True, selfless leaders who understood the assignment. Leave it better than you found it. And put your successor in a position to be better than yourself. They are the epitome of what is necessary for an organization to succeed. Many thanks to each of the male and female department heads that served with me over these last 5 years. We had a shared vision, and we were always in sync, working together to build a bond of solidarity in all houses across the jurisdiction. We stood together to defeat attempts to divide our jurisdiction, and for that I say to each of you, thank you. Many thanks to each of you who attended this affair tonight. This was not a mandatory attendance, so I appreciate that each of you thought enough of me to be here. I love each of you. Florida, you have never let me down. Special thanks to our chairman, Right Worshipful Tommy Wright. If you would please stand, sir. And his spectacular committee. Would you all please stand? This has been a spectacular evening. The level of planning and time and the effort to bring this night to fruition is clearly evident. You have outdone yourselves. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please give them another round of applause. Finally, let me thank my family for their presence here tonight. Some of them flew in or drove great distances to celebrate this night with me. I can't tell them enough how much I appreciate them. And I'd like just to take just a few short moments to introduce each other to you. First and foremost, she needs no introduction. You all know who she is. She stood by me throughout this tenure, supporting us at every opportunity. Please welcome the First Lady of the jurisdiction, my lovely wife, Yolanda Jones. Secondly, only a few of you had met her prior to tonight, and she is responsible for the man I am today, raising me as a single mother after the untimely death of my father when I was just 3 years of age. She called me her baby, and I don't care how old I get, I guess I'm gonna always be her baby.
That part.
Please welcome my lovely mother, Mrs. Mildred Jones. I have also with me, who flew in from South Carolina, my cousin Antoinette Knight Simpson and her husband Robert. Please stand. And then I have my cousin Jaquel, we call her Shocky. Knight, she's the Army brat. Well, I ain't gonna say Army brat, she was in the military. And she has her children, Makai, Eliza, and Eden. Would you all please stand? Is Mama out there too? Is Mama out there? Okay. Her mom's here. I think she's probably hanging out in the hotel room. It's Thelma Hammond. And then I have my cousin Cindy Dames, who drove up from Vero Beach. Cindy, please stand. I know y'all can't see her, but she really is standing.
Oh, no, he did.
And then my cousin, my beautiful cousin Marla, and her friend Michael, who drove up from West Palm Beach. And then all y'all know, my cousin Elder Gandrews, they call him old school. Now he's been the aide de camp to the First Lady, but he always loses because he can't walk as fast as she can. And then my brother-in-law, Murphy Mitchell, who drove down from North Carolina, passing by Orlando, all the way to West Palm Beach just so he can ride up with his sister. And then my sister-in-law, Joanne Haynes, we call her Dollface because she's beautiful, ain't she? And her friend Jean, and they're here from New York. And then we have our son Jimmy and his friend Tiana, and they live right here in Orlando. Thank you all. Stand up, don't even smile. And y'all met our grandkids who came up here speechless tonight, but trust me, they ain't never speechless. Corinne, Kayla, and Jimmy the Third, but we call him Jimbo. We ain't have no chicken nuggets, so they had to get out of here. And then I also have a special friend of the family that I invited. He was an employee of mine when I was a manager at Florida Power and Light. And I have so much respect for this young man. And he showed me a mutual amount of respect when he asked me to be his child's godfather. Please welcome Patrick Marseille. Thank you, brother, for being here. He's also a member of the Fire Department's Lodge number 447. Please give my family a round of applause. Florida, you have truly overwhelmed me this evening with your outpouring of love and respect. I will be forever grateful and indebted in my heart. I love you all. May God bless each of you, is my prayer. The Prince Hall family, Tried and true, there's none but God. Greater than you. May God bless you and may God keep you, is my prayer. Brothers and sisters, this is going to conclude our